you learn more in defeat than you do in victory. And every obstacle, getting on the other side of that, every obstacle was an opportunity to learn and to grow. But when things are going smooth, you don't learn as much from that. So it's painful, but pain is necessary for happiness. Pain is a reference point. Because if I don't have that reference point of struggle and misery, then once I get to the other side, I won't have anything to compare it to. So I need to experience misery and pain to look back and be like, that was really hard. And now look where I'm at. Okay, now I'm happy because I've worked through certain things. But if I'm just always like this, if I'm always happy, if there's an absence of misery at any point in life, then that is misery. There is no happiness because there's no reference point. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that's the same kind of argument as like without, light, there's no dark, and that whole thing, like the yin yang situation of life, right? I feel like when I look at, like, especially back in high school, because Southern California is a pretty rich area. There's a lot of people with a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so I look at, kids, especially my age, who were financially fortunate, and I'd say, okay, like, it kind of looks like their life's going smooth, and like, all right, now they have this apartment in Newport Beach as a 20-year-old, and now they're like, I'm like, that's the life.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no hardship being experienced there. And then all of a sudden I come to find out that these kids have gone off the rail in some sense. And I'm like, what happened? Like, I thought your life was going really good. And so, not that you'd wish that on people, but it kind of makes you look internally and go, well, you know what? I'm kind of glad I either didn't have that much money or that I had to go through that tough breakup, because it's like, at some point, everyone's going to have to experience, some sort of like soul shattering part of their life where, you have to put the pieces back together and really figure out who you are, like you said, and look internally. So